Can't talk that one. Cheers. Light on. You want them on? Looks better on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, that the light's off. Anyone there? Not once for yes, twice for no. Who's the first one on, guys? Who's the first one on? Who's the first one on? Who's on? Who's on first? Who's that? Don. That is Don.
I can't get older Don last few days.
Kevin or Don, I reckon. Don.
Hiya, David Hall.
David Hall. Hi, mate. You're the first one on tonight. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Hiya,
Namac.
Hi, Jacob.
Hello, Jacob. He's a great lad, Jacob.
Hope you're feeling better.
Can't wait to get one day. We will get over there to see you, mate. I promise you.
Hi, man, Raider.
We've actually got the dog to get us in the skis and that.
Hiya, China, Mac.
Scrappy can pull us in the
Hiya, Bubbalas.
mush.
Jacob was the first.
Was he?
Yeah. I used to put Anne first, didn't I?
Yeah, she used to do it on the when I'd send a message to say the
I
new
do.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to put on and annoy people.
I'm first.
You went, I'm going to go. I said, no, let somebody come on. She go, no, I'm going first. Yeah.
Hi,
thank you. Welcome to tonight. Another week we've got. Last week's over. This week begins. So I hope everyone's okay. 15 on, 16 on, 5 for thumbs up.
Oh, Van Raider came off another live to come on.
Oh, brilliant. He's a great lad as well.
Love from our very own farm tree. Our friend lives there, Chrissy Evo.
He does, yeah.
Hi, Suzanne.
And little Darren Yu.
Yeah, they all do, don't they?
They live there as well. Good lads. Brilliant lads, yeah. Fantastic.
So, everybody,
19 on, 8 thumbs up. Get them thumbs up.
Daniel Cheadle, I hope you too. Can you do us a big shout out to me and my son Alex? Thank you. Hope you're both well. So, Daniel and Alex.
Cheadle and Alex Cheadle. All the best, guys. Love you to bits. And thanks for watching the show and making our night.
Hi, Daniel and Alex.
Hi, Daniel.
Good lad Evo. RGM knows Evo. Yeah, he's a great lad.
Yeah, he's a great lad, Evo.
Hi, Lee Carroll.
He's cat mad, isn't he? His cat and his mum. What a lovely lady she is. She's fitter than all of us, and she's 82 or 83. I think she's 83. Absolutely lovely lady.
Yes, you guys better take a little trip over here. Take you skiing.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to go skiing. I love it's Jacob, isn't it? I love all the stuff, and Alaska when the mush, and I've loved it since I was a kid. I feel like I'm drawn to that place to go. It looks brilliant. I love watching the what's it called in Alaska. The program. Yeah, it's marvelous.
But we want Matt Legg. Is he here yet?
He's coming this week. I think we'll have him in the next few days. We've also got Bale King on, who's a bare knuckle fighter in the Bales and a strong man. He's coming on as well. He's coming live. Staying for the night with us. He stayed before. He's a lovely lad. He's from, I think he's from Inverness way. He's lovely man. He's come to stay for us. He's bringing us some square sausage and some bits and bobs down.
We love Stappy, Susan, Daniel Cheadle. Thanks very much. Glad you're both looking well. Anyway, thank you. Liam Chips, Ditchy. Hiya, Liam.
Hiya, Ditchy.
Liam.
We want you on as well, Ditchy. We're going to get you.
Hello.
We're on to you, Ditchy lad.
When are you coming on?
Yeah, we'll have to come and kidnap you. Liam's a good lad. He's a good kid. I love him a bit.
Jacob Blink on cross-country skiing. Great experience. Hang tight. How's your recovery, Brian?
I'm getting there, guys.
Still struggling.
Still slow, but it's mental-wise, I'm up and down. But physically-wise, I'm the same. But I'm better than I'm. Obviously, with my sisters here and my wife all the time looking after us. But without them, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be. I'd be in a home somewhere or something. So. Oh, for a dead body.
Liam, it's a YouTube. We aren't on StreamYard, but if you can jump on, should we put it on StreamYard, or should we just organise it for tomorrow? Yeah,
organise it whenever you want to come on, Liam. You can come on. We'll organise it for tomorrow if you want on StreamYard.
Because we're just on.
I'd love to hear your stories and that, because you're loved by everyone around the world, son.
Yeah, because we Liam, so we're not on StreamYard, but if you can come on tomorrow, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, that'll be fantastic.
Yeah, if you can. Even to both. Marty's video was good. He looks so relieved. I know, bless him.
God bless him. A man of that age, for them to do that was disgraceful. But as you know, your God is good. Jesus is King of Kings, and He's helped us with this, hasn't he? And we're now nearly over the line, guys. So thanks for all the support out there for everyone.
I'll come on tomorrow, mate. Let me know a time. What time do you want him on?
What time do you want him on, guys? Well,
Liam.
8 o'clock.
It's like about 8. All right, Liam.
Between 7 and 8, anytime you want.
And we'll give you a message and
we'll do a little rerun. And, see if it all works right.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
So, because Liam's doing amazing stuff for people, getting people into work and stuff.
He's doing fantastic, absolutely brilliant.
Ramid, I'm sorry your mum's bad. Hope she gets better.
Yeah, we'll do a little prayer tonight for Ramid. We'll pray tonight for her.
Thanks, Liam. He's going to ring tomorrow and sort out properly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Liam.
Steve says, how's you still doing these days? You look well buying them a cat.
Yeah, well, we're doing okay. We're not like everyone else. It's the COVID. It's still lingering, isn't it? And people are still poorly, but you just got to get through it and take it day by day and count your blessings that you're still here. Because a lot of people have passed away through it. And it's sad, but you've got to keep living because the ones who've passed away, they wouldn't want you to be miserable. They wouldn't want you to be sad. And you've got to live for them, you know, because that's what life's about.
I was smiling because
life's worth living.
Kathleen's got a
new pen. Oh, you pissed off with them pen. Get on my nerves, you know.
What's that one?
Push the button. Push the button.
Push the like buttons and all, by the way, all you people out there. It's 40 on. Push the like buttons, 19.
Nicotine, that though.
Yeah. This is live, you know we're doing.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Right, Stacey, how are you to do these days? Look well buying them, Emma.
Yeah. Thank you much.
You get off it, Emma. We'll look after you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Any more questions?
Any more questions, lovely people?
Yeah, the Bill King's coming on into the fight. We're going to talk about training for all them guys out there who want to train. The lads there. He's at the strongman competitions. He's very good friends with Tom Stortman and his brother. There's 3 of them actually, all strongmen, but he's the world's strongest man, and he trains with them, so he's very close to them.
Yeah,
and he's going to get them on the show for us. He's going to do his best, but he's a lovely, lovely gentleman. He is.
Brian, did you hear about the convoy who took us over here? Jacob said no.
No, I haven't heard about the convoy.
Thanks, all. I came back from Belfast to spend some time with her. She's lovely sport. Thanks, our poor Amrita. We'll give her our love, and we'll keep in our prayers. Our Prime Minister got scared, went into hiding. No, he didn't know about it, Jacob, what's been happening in Canada.
No, I didn't know. I don't watch the news there, Jacob. I just think watching the news is like a waste of time to me because it's all, he'll say one thing and he'll say the other and she'll say that. And it's all totally different. So I don't listen to it because it's misleading, misconstrued, and it depresses me.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I mean, you hear about children being killed and him stabbed and him shot and him killed, and you think, I wish I'd have watched it.
Hey, Cassia.
Hello there.
Are you okay? Yeah, so any questions at all for Brian?
Yeah, come on, he's a very quiet tonight. Where's everyone at? He's in hiding or something.
I know, it's quiet night.
I'll have to send Eli on to sort you out and Scrappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, very only 38 on tonight. It must be all hiding in it.
Seeing that, it's all dark energy.
Yeah, you're right. It was all dark energy.
A rally against vaccine mandates. Yeah, I don't blame them. Nikki Brown, I hear. Oh, thank you to ones that have come on.
These vaccines, I mean, I'm not being disrespectful, but when you get a flu virus, you get it, and then your white cells build up antibodies, and you get rid of it, eradicates it, and you never get that virus back. So I can't understand why they keep coming out with another virus, another virus, another virus. But we know it costs £400 for one vaccination. So you've got to have 2, now it's 3, so there's £1,400 nearly. The people who are making money off this is the ones who have the pharmacists. They're trillionaires. That's what they are through doing these injections and stuff. And every other year there's swine flu, there's AIDS, there's Ebola, there's this flu, there's that flu, bird flu. So every 5 or 6 years, I even said to Emma about 4 weeks before, I said, there's going to be a new virus soon. I can just feel it. 4 weeks later, I said, you said that 4 weeks ago, and then that came. We were lucky because we got married on the 7th of March, and the lockdown came on about the 13th. We were the last people to get married in that place, weren't we?
And everyone got it on our wedding.
I know, Emma gave it to everyone.
I didn't.
Sorry.
I didn't.
She came here.
I hadn't
seen her for 30 years. She come home even shared a virus.
I actually got it in November before, and I couldn't breathe in the house.
Sanding the floor and all that.
And I thought it was me sanding the wood floor, and the hospital kept taking me in, and they kept saying it's something viral, but we don't know what it is
because they didn't know then.
So when I was on the phone to you, I couldn't speak, could I? I was like,
going, I thought, it's just somebody take the piss. It's not really there. I thought, is it somebody take the way it was there?
And that was in November, wasn't it? Before the March.
Yeah, so it was the 20th festival. No, it was actually your birthday.
Hiya, Lee Wortley.
Hello, Lee, my big friend. And
He said, please don't get him started on current events.
Oh, no, you can't. I don't look at the news. I don't listen to the news. And Lee tells me things. I'm saying, Lee, piss off. I don't want to know. They get on my nerves, the news, because they're always calling people, controlling you. And that's what it is. My mum's old people go, it was on the news. It's got to be true. It's got to be true. It was on the news.
Yeah.
So the news don't tell lies. I get it wrong. No, they're always making things up. Look at the newspapers when you tell them a story. You give them A, B, C, and it comes back A, Z, D, P, yellow, black, green, white.
Hiya, Danny, which Facebook message, which page is it on? I don't know, because there's 4 pages, see. Yeah, it was the happiest day of his life when we got married, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Michael Bryan, if you were in your
I
prime
felt the
now,
body shots in my ribs like that when I was stood there next to her.
as you were in your heyday, who would be the one you like 5 minutes in a ring with? Because I've seen a podcast about a fellow who put down the strongest man in the country.
That lad who put the strongest man in the world was our friend, and I trained with him. He's called Simon Valerie. If you're on about it, he put down the world's strongest man twice, actually. He could have won that fight, but he was told not to go for it. But Simon is a professional boxer. Thor, if you're on about the mountain, he's just a strong man.
Yeah, Simon could have won it, couldn't he?
Simon could have knocked him out at any time, believe me, trust me. And he also fought for the British heavyweight title. He's a professional, known him for years. And Carly's brother, they're absolute outstanding boxers.
Yeah, good lads as well, really good lads.
The brothers to sister, they all call her a sister, and they all call me brother.
Yeah.
Lovely people.
Question for Brian: is Lee Argentine? I've seen that before. That word.
Yeah.
Any good for training?
Yes. Well, what it is, it's an amino acid. If you go and get your amino acids, some people can't take protein. When that's in protein as well. Some people can't take protein, so the protein's sensitive, and plus there's a lot of sugars in that. So a lot of people now what they're switching to is a thing called branched chain amino acids. And we get to one. Don't get the tablets to take longer to digest. Get the capsules. You take about 30 minutes before training. And when you're training, you've got a thing in your liver called glycogen, which is it's like a battery in layman's terms. When that runs out, you've got no more energy. So you take another 5 halfway through training. So you're training like 45 minutes, take them 20 minutes through training. And then they'll give you another 20 minutes, 25 minutes of energy. So, and when you stop training, when you get up 2 days later, because you don't ache the next day, it's the day after. It's called delayed onset muscle soreness, called DOMS. And what happens is people think they're in the gym and they're growing. No, you're not. What happens when you're in the gym? You're breaking down the muscle, tearing it in little microscopic tears that found out now. And them little tears have to snip together, and the things that nip them together, straight away you have a protein drink for carbohydrates and protein and creatine glutamine. That then starts repairing you, and when you're resting and sleeping, your growth hormone comes out and that repairs the muscle. So you don't actually grow in the gym, you grow after you trained.
Yeah, that's right. Lemmy, looking well, you too. Hey, Lemmy, I haven't seen you for a while. Glad you're back. Dad's 28. We know who controls the media, and they're all known for telling lies.
Well said, mate, well said.
Let me have a look.
I mean, look at that carry on with Prince, what do you call him? Andrew was it? I think. Which one was it?
Yeah, him.
Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
There was, I'm not giving a shit. There's a million people outside Buckingham Palace. No, the people need to know. They know. The million people outside Buckingham Palace calling him all these names. If they're outside my house, you get arrested. And nothing happened to him. Then Buckingham Palace was shut down. They all went away. So nothing was said. No, it's not funny.
No, I'm laughing because you're not usually controversial.
No, but I'm serious. Well, it's the truth. And then nothing happens. It just shows you what power these people have got. So do you think they can make a virus and give it to people? Yes, I can.
Go and tell them, Brian. The news is just a bunch of rubbish and a lot of lies, Jacob said. Yep, it certainly is. Uncle Phil, Big Brian, James Hilton, did you see the vid of getting into a fight? It. No,
yeah, Lee was on it this morning and he rode off on his bike or something as usual. I think he's done that with that many people. It's just still stupid, doesn't he? Just why offer people out if you're not going to turn up? Look daft on you, look daft.
I sent it to Brian and Emma, and it may be in your message request box. Okay, Danny, I'll have a look. I used to take branched chain amino acids.
Yes.
Big love and respect to you both. Thank you, BSN40.
No
let's
problem,
see what Lee Wortley's saying here.
Amino acids, that means love.
The MSN's bullshit. The real pandemic. We've been in a testing pandemic for 2 years, and I follow proper science. Mike Yeadon and the group in charge of the great Barrington Declaration. Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Well,
Lee.
what it is as well, if you look and check on my YouTube channel, we've got a friend on there called Mark Steele. I was in jail with him. He's a professor,
brilliant, isn't he?
and he's a genius. I'm telling you now, he's one of the cleverest people I've ever come across. And he worked for the CIA. He patented weapons for the Ministry of Defence as well. He's an absolute genius, and he'll tell you the government took him. The government took him to court, and when he went to court, I think it was
Three times. I think he's won, hasn't he?
Council, and he went and represented himself, and he proved when he went up, he said he's just a conspiracy theorist. When he gave his credentials, what he was. When I thought he was just like a madman the way they were going on, and when he gave his credentials and said I'm a weapons expert, he won the court case.
But you should check that video out. The recording isn't good quality, but you can hear everything because it's when we first started off. It's right in the very beginning videos. Mark Steele. And there's 3 different videos, but we're definitely going to get Mark back on. I mean, he's absolutely amazing. He's been organising all these marches in London.
He does,
and that,
with Sean Speaks. He's another one who's on. He'll tell you about the Pizzagate, all that stuff on there. We've got all that on. There's loads of stuff on there, which is like, it's cringy, but it's the truth. And it makes you think, Jesus, if they can get away with this, what can they get away with? They can do anything they want. Be listening to us now.
Yeah.
Yes, coming through that window any minute now in my 5. But that's what they can do. They can do anything they want because they're the power. They've got everything. Whatever you've got, whatever you think they can do, believe me.
Yeah. So definitely check Mark Steele out and we'll definitely get him on.
5G is a weapon and he'll tell you how it works.
And he said that the actual vaccine is like a weapon also, which is going to be with his 5G. Yeah. But if you go back, it's really interesting.
Yeah, just listen to him.
Yeah.
We can't explain it like
he sounds like proper.
Well, he is. He's a professor. You know, that's what he is.
Are you Jordan, the real deal? Are you D-Nobs? The governor, right, same as Big Brian. I've watched the MSN for many years. It's a fancy world. You're right, Lee. Brian, I do wake up every morning positive, and I smile. And exactly you're right, it works. Yeah, you're a good people yourself. Thank you, Michael.
That's exactly what this channel is. It's a positive channel. You go to bed on the night, say, I'm going to be positive more and mean it. Get out of bed in the morning, look in the mirror at yourself, you're shaving, or you're getting ready, and say, going to have a great day today. It's going to be positive, and it will be. I'm
smiling because Matt Legg's saying it probably last time here. Yeah. See, they're all wanting you on, Matt.
Yeah,
they're going to be
definitely coming on.
They're going to be on our cases until you're on.
Probably get them on Thursday or Friday if you want to come, Matt, whatever night you want to come.
Whatever night you want, Matt. Yeah. Have you ever been to Hull in your heyday? Was there ever any hard men spoken of around Hull, pal?
I never really went to Hull. I went through it because it was York. You go to York and turn left to Hull. My mate Goosey worked there for a while. Goosey works there, but I've never really been to Hull. I got a football shirt with Big Brian Flaherty and Steve Ireland. His son Chrissy Ireland was very good friends of the obviously the captain of the Hull Kingston Rovers. Before people say I'm full of shit, I'll put it on tomorrow night and you can see it. It's signed by all the players and all they wanted me to go there and train with them to Hull and stay there for a few days and to push them in the gym and everything.
Yeah.
Another opportunity I blew through stupid drugs.
We love you as well, Matt.
Yeah, we love you, Matt.
Matt's getting a massive following on here.
I know.
We got Matt Legg, LOL. Evening all.
I actually watched your fights last night, Matt, and did really well. Really well, James Toney. To me, I think you won the second round, and I don't think you should have been stopped in the third round. You still had your faculties and everything there. I think they give it to him because he was a celebrity, and you, not being disrespect, you weren't a bigger celebrity. And if you would have beat him in that fight, that they wouldn't have put so many bums on seats. So I think there's a bit of tactics going on there.
Yeah, we think you won, Matt.
I think you should have.
We think you're the greatest, Matt.
Yeah, I think you should have won the fight. You should have carried on, but you were a little bit respectable for him in the first round. I think he'd have come out like he did in the second round. You'd have bulldozed him all the way through. But yeah, definitely really impressive in the second round. The last minute or so, you were really, really good. But they've stopped that fight for me too quick. And in my head, I thought tactics. They were also, he's here because he's there. He'd done 92 fights and all that stuff. And never been unbelievable fight he was fighting.
Yeah, but, top of the range, wasn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable. And never been knocked out. So yeah, but they had to let him win. No disrespect to me, I'll tell him his face we had to. Because if Matt would have won, they wouldn't have the big celebrity. They'd be like Mike Tyson going and getting beat, you know what I mean? So they wouldn't have that celebrity to pull the crowd in. And that's, nobody's ever said that to you.
Andy Ali, hello. The governor, every single one of us who doesn't follow government policy is apparently a conspiracy theorist. Mark Steele is a top man. He certainly is, Lee.
He is, Lee, 100%.
Looking well, Brian, from Mark. Philip Crawford, hiya, Philip.
Hello, Philip.
We haven't seen you for a long time.
What have you been up to? You haven't had COVID, have you?
Darren Vincent, hi, folks. Hope it's all good. Keep smiling, folks. Gives a dog a kiss for me. Oh, bless you.
Kiss.
5G connected to the IE. They're being vaccinated and wired up with the chip. That's certainly right, Van
Poor Matty Turner's trained thousands of boxers, and he's filled him in the dog today. Cut all his arm and everything, didn't he?
Yeah,
hanging off poor Matty's hand.
Mark Bailey, Puppy Power.
Puppy Power, that's what he is.
Andrew Sheldon, evening. Nicky Brown, best way for positive days to turn the news off. But anyway, I'll save the rest. It's too negative for this channel. Positivity all the way. Lee Wortley.
Don't get him started.
Scouse Alice, it's Ruffin Hull. You're a legend, Brian, mate. Sean D.
Thank you very much.
What's best for street fighting, Brian? Kickboxing or boxing?
Street fighting's told him. You've got to learn how to. You've got to learn how to place your feet. You've got to learn how to move. You've got to learn how to move your head. You've got to learn how to jab. It's if you're a good dancer. I know loads of people who danced as disco dancing and all that, and they were great foxers. So all boxing is really dancing. But it's a combination. You've got to use your hands.
Are you a good dancer, Matt?
So it's, yeah.
Lee Wortley, yeah, it was a silly stoppage to Matt versus James Toney fight.
Yeah, I definitely think. I think I'll come up. You know what I'm like? I see things other people don't see. I thought if he beat him, they let him. If he'd beaten Matt, they wouldn't have the superstar there to put the bums on the seats because a lot of people come to see him. You see.
Simon Gray looking good, Brian. So nice to see you looking well. Jamie Lee Daniel, hi Jamie Lee.
Hello, Jamie Lee, my niece. Hope you're doing well.
And Smiler.
Your mum's looking after you.
Are you from New Zealand?
Give her that if she doesn't. The little princess.
They're changing the laws allowed to drag us out of our homes. Are they, Van Maid? Are they going to drag us out of our homes? Are they?
She's bigger than me, you know. A little princess.
Are you Brian and Emma from work early? So it's great to see you. Live love to you both.
Yeah, don't forget to push
selfie.
the like button, guys. There's 76 on, only 44. Push the button, so use the slow tonight. And yesterday we've had 250 odd likes, I think. I think we had over 500 likes in our 3 shows, which is phenomenal. No one in the world's getting that type of likes. We might not be getting as many views as other people, but we've got a brilliant show and brilliant people. I mean, I'd rather have quality than quantity any day of the week, as you know that. And you are all quality people.
Jamie Lee Daniel, are you okay, Cat D? David Carpet, the real virus is the elite, those who are controlling the media propaganda. It's all about the Great Reset agenda, all planned years ago. 5G symptoms, same as COVID. Spot on.
Yeah, I think myself, it's just, I think there's going to be plastic brought in. What they're going to do now, they're going to say, oh, we can't use money because that gives you a virus. So then they're going to bring plastic cards in. If you bring plastic cards in, nobody can do, well, there's 100 quid for you and there's this and that. When you do that, it's just like New World Order. The next thing, they'll be putting chips in the back of our heads. It'll be like robots.
They've started doing it in some places.
Yeah. So you put your hand in there. When you go to a machine, that'll be in there. Your bank details, that'll be like a chip in your wrist. You go like that, beep, beep, beep.
Me not getting no chip.
No, well, they'll make you do it. They could make you do it. You can't do nothing about it.
We'll have to try and get.
You can gas your house and gas is all in the house. Come in and do it. You don't even know you've been chipped.
Well, we're going to have to go on and live in that place with Mark Steele and his army, then, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to
take over Tesco like you said.
Yeah, we're already had Tony Turner's with us.
Yeah, Tony
Power
Turner.
to the people. Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah.
It's going to be apocalyptic. Why do you think they keep making all these apocalyptic movies and all these TV series? Because they know it's going to be like that in the future. They look at Russia and all that, carry on and everything. One day it's going to go off.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to be prepared for it.
Right, we can call you Sherlock Holmes if like still bless you, still recovering from clots on my lungs, but I'll get this. Oh, so you brought that, Philip.
I thought you had something on me. I just had a feeling in my heart there was something on with you.
Darren said that you're too great to watch. Let's see you dance. Yeah, we can. Well, you can actually go back in the videos and he was singing. I think that'll put you off asking us to dance.
Well, I'm dancing. I'm brilliant at dancing. Well, I was until I was ill.
Bit curious who is Mr. Bloom. Mr. Bloom's a marvellous person. If you go on the website, which you can see behind us, it is marvellous things.
You can speak to him there by that telephone number and get your Mr. Bloom's. Will help you with arthritis and help you with gives you a lift. It's all legal.
Yeah.
Done job. He's on.
Oh, is he? Yeah, I'll have to go up to the things then. Great monkey to watch. Let's have a look. A little monkey. We're not calling you a little monkey. Hi, Carol.
Hello, Carol.
Great to see you on. Love yous both. Have to see you soon. I'll be over sometime this week, my mum. Oh, brilliant, Jamie Lee. You've got to come and meet your new member. Thank you, Jab Signature. That's
Jab.
so kind.
Yeah, he's a good lad.
Oh, bless him.
He is a good lad.
Thank you, Jab. We'll have to catch up soon. Carol's not 100%, but she's getting there. The past week's been hard. I only put chips in the front of my head. They reckon you can get them in your head or your hands, Lee. Yeah. I'm not getting any.
I thought you put them in the oven. Or in the frying pan, the chips.
You're looking healthy. I don't want chips. But they reckon that the only thing that's gonna keep us in survival is gold. But Brian's got this plan. Tell them your plan about Tesco.
No, because it's a secret. No, I tell them they'll all be wanting to eat it.
No, but we want them all, don't we?
No, because there'll be thousands of herds at the door.
No,
I'm not. It's my plan. There's only a elite few of us there.
You've got to get your YouTube family there.
Oh, YouTube channel, yeah. I'll still do the podcast from Tesco's. I'm telling somebody the week. You said that's absolutely unbelievable what you've got up your sleeve there. Brilliant.
Yeah, the mark of the beast, the chip. Yeah, it certainly is. Evening, Brian, Taxman, and Emma.
Well, God, you know what Mark was telling me? He says in the when you get the jab in it's called Luciferi, and the code numbers, batch numbers, something, whatever the first few numbers, and at the very end of it, it's 666.
And it's called what's it called?
Just said, yeah, Luciferine.
But it's a metal, isn't it?
If you look Luciferine, and when you get it, we are all light. No, we're all light. When you look at the spectrum, we're all light. Humans are all light. Dogs are all light. And when you look, if you've got that metal in you, they can trace you anywhere you are in the world with that when you've had that jab, because they can find you through the 5G.
Subliminal messages. You want Citizen Smith there?
Yes, power to the people. Citizen Smith, you're right. That was a great show. That.
I agree with what you're saying, Brian. What did you think of the Fight Club press conference? Brian hasn't seen it yet because he hasn't been too well, but Jab was there, and I think we're going to be talking about that soon with a few of them, with Dougie, and hopefully Jab will come on.
Yeah, might get Dougie Joyce on with John Jab. Both of you on together if we can, it'd be great.
Yeah,
because they're good lads. They're trying to make a business with the boxing, which is good because it's getting people off the street, getting people a wage, people are going in the ring, getting a few quid, people are going just there, sit and watch it, so it gets the frustration out. So what they're doing is really good. They're like trying to help people.
Have you got your money on Brian Gypsy King or White Gypsy King?
That's just non
Jab Signature will be in touch soon.
No disrespect to him whatsoever, White, but the Gypsy King just superior boxers. No one on the planet could beat him.
Hi Ryan Fitzpatrick. Let me have a look. Big up Jab. Matt Legg, thanks Brian and Lee. A few people said the same about James Toney stoppage. To be honest, I'm just happy I got to fight such a legend. It's amazing. He is a legend as well, James Toney.
As an outsider looking in, mate, I thought if you'd have stopped him, they wouldn't have sold nowhere near as many tickets because who his name was.
Definitely revelations from Raider. Totally agree. Paul Johnson, hello both of you. Brian is looking better. Philip Crawford, I love your dog. He's really beautiful. But
you better love both of them because you can't have one without the other. You've got to have scrappy and
put your power.
Yeah. You wouldn't love him. You look at straight there. He's just the same thumbs. They've all wanting around. I used to have a suit of armour once. I might get it back. Unbelievable. He hangs off your fingers and everything. They've not a snout. They'll take the pigs in it, and once he locks on, you get him. And you can pick him up. He's got a little tire he plays with, and you can pick the tire up, and he's hanging off it. Just won't let go.
You always seem so cheery, Emma. It's infectious. Oh, thank you, Scout Sally. I try to be cheerful.
Cool. Wait to see if she hasn't got a cigarette.
Deal, my friend. Hope you're okay, my friend. Right. Thank you, Sally. Merchandise around March. Brilliant, Brian Cockerill. Merchandise.
Yes, I think
around
we
March.
might do as well. We've just been talking about my sister and Emma and that. We think we're going to do the dogs as well. Put the dogs on little cups like Scrappy and Eli, because everyone's talking about them. I think all the kids are going to love Eli. As soon as we go walking, when I can get out and walk about and take the dogs, we're not going to get stopped. The dogs are going to go, there's Eli. Can I get a picture with Eli? So we're going to be put to the bottom and the dogs are at the top.
Jimmy Rizzo, sure. Hi, Jimmy. I haven't seen you on here for a while. Nice to see you back, Brian. Where do you get your tops from? Cheers. He gets them from, you have to go on
Sports
to...
Direct.
No, them ones.
Yeah,
no, you don't. You get them from eBay. eBay. I've got the order.
You can get them in Sports Direct.
But they're not as good quality, are they?
If you go there, you can get them under about 20 quid or £25 on top, but you can get them on.
But the ones he wears are from eBay. But you just put in American football shirts. Correct, Brian. It's called the Cashless Society and was planned as part of the Agenda 2130.
Yeah, because that way, if you've got control, if you've got no money to barter with people, and you have to do it on card, they can see. And also, you've got to remember this: when you get a card, what do you get with it? A chip. The chip's in the plastic card.
Yeah.
So everywhere you go with the card, they can follow you with that chip. They can even find you with the chip in the dog. Know your dog. So that's a look on. Get the dog's chipped, and then they know where you're at. They've got a big top gangster in America through the dog being chipped. Took his dog with him, a bulldog. They found him in a caravan in the middle of nowhere. FBI.
Matt, thanks, got to go. Love to everyone. I'll call you tomorrow or Wednesday. Speak soon, Matt. We love you.
See you soon, Matt. Good lad, Matt.
I'm sorry that I missed my phone. Right, so Tyson won't take L for him. Job signature VIP for you, Brian, and Emma for the fight night on us.
We're going to be there.
Oh, bless you, Jab. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to be there. It's been an honour to sit with the lads as well.
Can we sit with you, Jab? Because he's lovely, isn't he?
As long as you don't let anyone fill me in. It's down to you, John.
Yeah, you have to look after him.
You have to look after me. Gotta carry me into the ring. Carry me out the ring.
Hello, Brian. I hope you so well.
Good.
Adios, Amida goes by. I've got Fury for third round. Right, the government
I said
don't
that today
need
to someone, mate. You're right. I said I don't think you'll go past 3 rounds. I think you'll be over the first 1 to 3rd round. That's exactly what I said today to Lee Watley.
Mobile phones, yes, you're spot on. Can't be asked how scrappy getting on with the little one. Well,
absolutely.
So
brilliant.
far, so good.
No, there's no. She's just imagination gets outrun out. The dogs are brilliant. It's Emma who's the
panic
when she's in the thing. Yeah.
Because I think if I can't hear stuff,
you know the dogs. Anyone
happening.
out there knows dogs when they're going doing that to each other, wagging the tail, and they're on the same level on the floor. The dog's not going to bite you. It's not going to bite the pup.
You're both great fun. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki Brown.
You're both best for share. Carol said, thank you, Carol. You are too.
You are. Should hear them on the phone. Like 2 16-year-old schoolgirls. And Carol, and Gina Shaw's the same.
Brian, we need training vests, mate. Jab, are you listening?
Yeah. Well, John's the man. He knows everything about it more than us. He's been doing it for a while, and he's the creme de la creme is clothes. He's tracksuits. He should have got me a tracksuit for the big night.
Oh yeah, he needs a tracksuit for the big night.
It'll come in like that.
Good night, Brian and Emma. Early night being training. Okay, James. Thank you. Keep up the training.
James, keep up the training. God bless you. We're proud of you, mate.
Thank you, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Thank you, Ryan.
That.
God bless you.
Let me have a look. Gone too far down now. Like the channel people, eBay is good. It certainly is. I think you should do an Eli shirt.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Eli.
Writing today, even when I feel like crap, Brian Cockerill, memoirs from the taxman working title, and will be well worth the wait. Oh, that's amazing. Lee's in the process of doing Brian's
it's like the taxman 2, we'll call them, but we'll probably change the name. But we're also on with the training book for all you guys who want to train. I got from 12 stone from 18 to 24. I think it was in 6 years. I put 12 stone on. So phenomenal. And when I was a kid at school, you seen how skinny I was. My legs were like that. So if I can do it, that build, anyone can do it. You see this here, the grey matter. I've got nothing to do with what you've got. We've got little skinny wrists. I've got tiny wrists, tiny waist, and they still got huge. So he can do it. It's just willpower.
John Smith is from Blackburn, just a couple of miles from the hometown of Cockerill, Scotland. Respect. You'll be with us and some other special guests. Oh, amazing, Jab.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Exciting times.
It is.
Yeah. Let me have a look. Can't be asked. Police in Germany caught someone they've been after through the mandatory track and trace over there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You just can't get away. You go anywhere in your car. Most big cars now have got a tracking device in them, so you can't go anywhere that can find you with that. You can't go by any light, and for instance, you've got no insurance, you've got no tax, you've got no test on it. It automatically turns the police siren on the car. It takes 5 seconds to go to I think it's Swansea, and comes back within 5 seconds and turns the blue light on and tells them the car's stolen or no MOT or whatever. So don't drive without a license or anything like that because they'll can't catch you. You can't get away.
Yeah. Barnaby Matchy, good evening, Brian, Emma. Ram Murder, they know where the majority are. Carol, was good chat today. Emma, cheered me up no end. My friend, oh, thanks, Carol. We love you.
Yeah, we do.
Philip Crawford,
all
there's a
family.
mammoth walk for a fella called Harvey Macmillan. It takes in the football ground in the northwest. Doc 77, evening people. Hope you're okay. Are you Doc 77?
Doc 77.
Dillian White is from Evo Stickley compared to Fury's Champions League.
Yeah.
Spot on. Simon Page, what about Scrappy shirt? Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. And Scrappy and Eli shirts,
Yeah.
I think we're going to do. And mugs, little mugs.
Scotland in a house, Brian, and Emma respect from Scotland.
Yeah,
thank you.
Scotland, that's where I'm from, Coatbridge, Lanarkshire.
Family man number one, how are you both? Oh, thank you for asking. We're good.
We're okay. We're up and down a little bit myself. With a lot of pain the last couple of days. I tried to be clever. I did 175 reps with shoulders on, I think it was Saturday. And I've suffered the last 2 days for it.
Doc 77 said I need to start training. I asked that living in London if he wants to fight for charity. He said he's starting his own thing after what happened at 3D. Yeah, I think that was just a one-off. I think it's all sorted now. Everyone's all right.
No matter where you go to go to the Tyson Fury fight, the greatest security in the world, the 100,000 people in the crowd, and it could kick off.
And there was a lot of background with it also that we don't know what's like.
We can't come.
And Ben's a great lad, Ben Atchett, and Liam Ditchy's great lad.
They're all great lads. Sometimes when you're a fighter, you're on the end. Come on, you're just ready to go. I've obviously been a fighter myself, a street fighter, not a boxer. It just kicks off sometimes, and you don't even realise you're enthralled with it. And then later on, you think, I wish I'd never done that. Sherlock
Holmes, he said I could call you. You remember the old days when you used to get a 7-day producer and say your name was Joe Blogs when you were having MOT failure?
Yeah, no MOT.
Sparky, good evening.
Well, I remember who said that.
This one. He said you can call him Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, Moriarty, Professor Moriarty. The game's a fuss. We used where we lived. There used to be Newcastle brown ale labels. We take them off, my dad, in the 70s, and put that on as a tax disc. And when you go by a police car, it just looked like a normal tax disc. But you never got done for the tax disc in them days. They could report you to the tax, but they never bothered.
Yeah.
Couldn't take the car off you or anything, or MOTs or anything. So now you just have to look wrong and look at them.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah. The great thing is now with that machine they've got, it tells them they can't pull you over for no reason. So when that machine comes on, that's the reason why they pull you over. So if you've got no tax, you go past a police car with that, what's it called? Thingy recognition, number plates.
Number plate recognition.
Yeah, like something it's called like that. When they catch you on there, obviously you can't get out of it because it's irrefutable evidence they've got you, and it sends a signal to the MOT set, and you see the MOT. So it's all technology now. Everything we're getting to like the robots now, aren't we? It's going to be in China they've got them, in Japan they've got them about. It's only a matter of time before we've got robot taxis and robot bloody. It is. I'm serious, honest, really serious. They've got them in there. They've got them in. People laugh and think I'm joking.
No, I know you're right.
They've actually got them in there, flying cars now in Australia where they pick you up the taxi. It's a flying car, picks you up, flies you wherever, and then like for doctors and things like that. So they've got flying taxis now.
Live on the M74, Amazon Darlington Brown, James Duffy. Jacob and people have to understand when someone runs their mouth, they better be able to back it up. Yep. Brian, how many RS Cosworths have you had?
I think it was 6. I had 6. I'm sure it was 6. I took 2 off. I took one off one line, one off another lad. I bought, I think it was 4 bought. I had 2 white ones. I had a graphite grey one. I had a magenta red one. I had a bluish coloured one. Yeah, 6 I had.
Yeah.
The white one was the fastest. Yeah, I got the first car I ever got was 1992, and I got it in Oxford to work with a lad called Bam Bam. We went all the way down there, and he had a Cosworth on the way there. And we were racing each other in the rain, 135, 140 mile an hour speeds. We were coming on the way back. Crazy, but we were young and daft. I was only about 27 at the time, I think, something manual.
Yeah. Let me have a look. Hold on. Let's have a look.
Don't forget to push the like button, guys. 85 watching, 77 thumbs up.
Carol said that Newcastle brown labels were used as tax discs.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we used to put them on the cars as a tax disc, and the cops would look and just look like a tax, especially when it was a bit darkish in the night, and you just drive down the motorway and they'd see it and wouldn't pull you. But if you have nothing in the window, you get pulled over.
Big Brother is now real life technology is mental, like any other
Big
films.
Brother was written in 1948, and he said he changed the digits round to 8 to 4, so he put 1984. So that's how he written it. So it was George Orwell written it, and it was about Big Brother. By 1984, it wasn't far off that the world would be getting watched. Now Middlesbrough It's got more cameras. I don't know if it is now, but 10 years ago, was a survey. Middlesbrough's got more cameras per person than anyone in the world. That's true. That you go in Middlesbrough, you throw a cigarette, and a thing will go, pick that cigarette up, or you'll be charged, and they'll take a picture of you, and you get nicked for it. Which is rightly so, I suppose, because keep the place clean.
If I could take this computer back with me 30 years, I'd make a fortune printing off taxes. I don't know if you're saying that. We would have got knackered, wouldn't we, Kathleen, if they could, when we smoked.
But you wouldn't be able to use it that year because there was no internet.
No, I mean, if we shut our fags, me and Kathleen,
remember. People saying you could print off taxes, you couldn't print them off.
You need one in your garden, don't you?
Oh.
One of them voice recognition things, pick up all them.
Two assholes.
Where did the flying cars were, mate? Australia. Yeah, it's something to do with doctors and that. It was on a post the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah, honest to God. If you have a look, you'll see the cars are flying now in Australia. It's like a car come aeroplane type of thing. But you can phone the taxi. It's mainly for doctors, you know, them because they're thousands of miles away from doctors, and they just they land and then come and pick somebody up and take them wherever.
I've had a busy day. I'm a bit dopey. China is the biggest economic superpower going. Nobody dares hold them to account of the virus they leak through. The function they had it in a lab for 8-9 years.
To me, people say America's the most powerful country in the world. I think China's the most powerful country. I think they're the cleverest people on the planet. They say it was the German people, super clever. It's like when the moon was sent. It was when people went to the moon. It was von Braun and all. It was all the stuff, all the professors and scientists from Germany that came out of the war went to America, and they sent that rocket to the moon. It might have been American astronauts, but it was all Germans. But look at the cars, the Volkswagen Golfs, all them type of Mercedes cars, and they're absolutely geniuses what they built there. So they're really, really ahead of everyone. Did
you buy that because we're from Oxford, right? Yeah.
Yes, I bought it from Oxford. I went there. I got it was £6,500. And Bam Bam said heads or tails, and he picked heads and it was tails, so I had to pay 6,600. So I lost the toss of the coin.
We're living it now. Doc 77, the extract Cosworth you had, was it a Q Reg? My friend had one, and it was
I did have a Q Reg. I took it off. I won't say I took off a bodybuilder, that Q Reg one. The other one was a real one. It got nicked out of me out. It got nicked from where I lived. I was in bed and he had this noise. I thought it was the dog messing about with the door. And two kids had broke in. I had £2,500 on my mantelpiece as well. They stole that. And they pinched the car, but when they pinched the car, there was all the actuator and boost gate, and also £3,000 worth of stuff to change it to a full, so it was souped up. And we went looking for them and up to Gateshead. We found out where they lived, and they'd been sentenced the day before, 5 years each, in Berlin jail. So I never ever got the little bastard who pinched it, and I lost £2,500. The car was 6,000 odd, and the kid gave, so I lost a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jacob, for telling everybody to like and subscribe.
Yeah, there's 90 on now watching. There's loads more.
You could get away with so much before technology took over.
You could.
Who's our Bry's favourite group? Only one, though.
I like quite a lot of. I like
all different ones, don't you?
Yeah, I like loads of different music. The 80s, the 70s, 60s, all different music.
Are you plug?
I like the Police when I was a kid. I like I can't think of the name of them.
IMD.
The Ramones. OMG. Oh yeah, loads of different bands I like.
Yeah.
You call them Sid Vicious and them.
Is that J5? Are you J5? My eyes going a bit dodgy there.
J5, hello.
Filipino Black 1948. Yeah, that's that thing. What's it called?
George Orwell. Yeah.
George Orwell. Yeah. Up in the northwest areas, we use Nuki brown beer bottles as tax discs back in the 80s.
Yeah, that's exactly. We used them in the 70s as well. My dad used to use them.
I remember my dad Tipex one on his out of date tax disc. Yeah.
There was loads of little cons, and you used to be able to buy forged MOTs, didn't you? Dodgy ones, and used to be. Well, I don't think they were forged. I think people at garages would fill them in for you, or people would break in a garage and pinch like 100 and fill them in and give you the MOT.
Lee Watley's just saying, can't believe all the chats we've had and never asked him that question. You should ask him, Lee. He'll talk to you. He likes some good music, Brian. I passed through Middlesbrough in 2009. What a derelict wild city it is.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I tell you what, fucking Wild West, mate. And that was in the 80s and 90s. There was more shootings up here than there was in bloody London.
Doc 77.
It was like Chicago City in Chicago in the old days. Remember Al Capone? It was like that.
China's the most dangerous country as well.
It is definitely. China is the most dangerous country. It's more dangerous than any country with the like I say, the technology and the German scientists were Area 51 Germans.
Yeah,
That's true. All the stuff in America from the late 40s onwards was nearly all German people, German scientists, phenomenal, intelligent. But the Chinese have been miles ahead of us for years, and they won't admit it, the Americans, but they are ahead. They've got stuff there, the hospitals and everything is miles ahead of us. You go, when I went to China, everything's immaculate. You go on the train, there's tellies in every compartment, and nothing gets stolen hardly, and the clean as hell, the people, and they all work, and they're all like a unit together.
China and Russia, you're spot on.
5 million troops the Chinese have got, and then they've got an extra 5 million to go. Like the TA type. So what, 10 million troops? We've got 20,000. What chance have we got against 10 million?
Fashion the floor. Proud of you, Brian. You both fought with God now. God bless you.
Yeah,
and
Jesus
yours.
is
Can
the King
see
of
the glory.
Kings.
Yeah.
Yes, he's there. He's in my heart. That horrible stony heart's gone. The fleshy heart's here now. All the love's here for all you guys and everyone and everything on the planet, because everything made on the planet by God, and it's all here for a purpose. I mean, they did a thing in Africa where they said, right, we're not having them horrible buzzards no more. Kill all the buzzards. So they started shooting all the buzzards. And what happened? Disease come, because the buzzard would eat the corpses that were laid on the roadside, and they would be eating the corpses, so they'd eat the disease. You know what I mean? So they're all here. All God's creatures are here for a purpose.
Sex Pistols, Brian loves them. Before
100%.
technology took over, the local coppers used to beat a confession out of you, even if it was innocent. I was told prison is Butlins now compared to these.
You went in the cells. When I went to jail in the 1980s, you went in the cell and you had a bucket to pee in. We peed it, and then you had to. How could I sit on a bucket at 24 stone, like a little bucket that big? You'd have to go and do your whatever. And when I was in, I was lucky I never, but everyone had gastroenteritis. So we're all shitting in these buckets. So when you go slop out in the morning, everyone was tipping all the poo down this. Oh, it's disgusting. The germs and things you get off. You couldn't get away with it now because of the human rights, but it was disgusting, degrading as well.
The first thing we do is like and subscribe. It gets algorithms going. Get the
algorithms. I've got it now, haven't I?
Wild drums are sounding now.
You're
right.
Let's get them on the night. Push the button, get the algorithms on. Hey.
Oh, Carol said, what do you think of Meatloaf passing away? And what he did was brilliant. And so is his music.
You won't believe this. Catherine backed this up, and Emma, his favourite place in the whole world to go was Hartlepool.
And Carol, I hope you don't mind me saying, but Lee Duffy and Carol, his partner, who's on here tonight, that was their favourite song. But Out of Hell, wasn't it?
Yeah, they used to sing it.
That was Lee and Carol's.
Carol was a motorbike chick, wasn't she?
Yeah. We wouldn't be watching you if it wasn't for technology. Your live videos are good company for lovely people. Every little helps.
Technology is a good thing. It's a bad thing, isn't it? So you can use it as an evil thing. And when you see these kids getting beheaded live and things, so it is a good thing. It is a bad thing. So
the Chinese are fighting. One day they'll bring the end of civilization. I must go. Love to you all. Oh, night. God bless Lee Watley. See you soon.
God bless Lee, son. I'll see you soon, mate. Try and get some rest, my old brother.
As a model for mankind, and that's how the elites want it. Social credits, etc. You're spot on.
Yeah.
Meatloaf was a legend.
His songs were brilliant. He was bullied terrible by his dad. Used to get beat up and everything. And he left home with just a pair, no shoes on his feet, and he became one of the greatest singers that ever lived. His voice. So powerful and brilliant, and the songs he written just phenomenal. It's sad to see him gone.
Colombo Chinese could mobilise 50 million conscripts more. Same with India.
Yeah. You're right, mate. They've got.
Are you Shotgun Sean? Are you all right?
Are you Sean? We haven't seen you for a while, mate. I haven't heard of you.
Have you got any of those long tails yet? Good evening, Brian and Emma. Been out shooting tonight. Me cat spoilt it. Just upload the video. We'll take a look. He's got an air rifle for the bats at his allotment. Shotgun Sean's got a channel.
There's a lot of rats in Middlesbrough, but the two-legged ones.
Love your travel. Love you. Travel interview. Don't know what that is. Burilas Paradise by Dashboard Light. Yep, I remember that. Slip out by a long time ago. That
2 out of 3 ain't bad was good.
On the good things instead of the bad.
Yes, you're right, 100%. Just be glad what you've got, and don't 2 out of 3. I've just said that, yeah. Brilliant song, but you've got to think of what you've got. You've got your children. People have got the children. Think, well, I've got my kids. I'm happy. I've got a job, and the job you've got might not be the best job, but it's still putting food on the table, sending the kids to school, and you're surviving. And that's all you've got to do in this world. You've got to try and survive. You don't have to eat the best of food. You don't have to drive the best of cars. You don't have to have jewellery. They're just immaterial things. Love, friendship, and being happy and content. That's the most important thing in the world. You've got to be content.
Philip Crawford said someone asked him if he had a police record, and he said, "Yeah, walking on the moon."
On the moon. I went to a do once. Me and a little lad called Anthony. We went to all the schools. Us two got picked to go. We went to for a week at a camp it was, and you'd stay, interact with other kids from other schools and that. Not Carlton Camp, no, it was like a big house thing. We went and we stayed there. It was great. And a motorbike gang come, went better than hell. And I was going, I'm not scared of them. And I went out to have a fight with them. There's about 15 of them. Even then, when I was only 16, I went out. And the teacher went, you can't go there, the big lads and all that. And I went, hey, you're not scared of me. And I put my hands up and they went, hey, he's got some bottle there. He get on the back of your yoke and took me all over on the bike. And they loved me. I was only 16. Remember it? It was yesterday.
What's your favourite film of all time? Paul Middle's asking.
There's that many, mate. Honestly, I like all the old 1980 films, like the old gangster films, and I like Back to the Future, Indiana Jones films. The Karate Kid's one of my favourite films because it was like me a bit when I was getting bullied as a kid at school, and I wanted to be like him, with, in your head. So I looked at that when I watch it. It reminds me of myself when I was a kid, a bit of a loner, got bullied a lot.
Paul Fry said, Brian dropping pure knowledge. What's happening, guys? Sending love. Thank you. Jean Billy, guys, I've just tuned in live. Missed you. Not feeling good last few days. I'm pleased to hear. Thank you. About surviving and your advice, I agree, but that doesn't apply if you're a politician and saying goes with them. If you can't convince the confused them. Smith. Yeah, power to the people.
Yes, exactly. Citizen Brian, that's what we're going to have to call me.
Sent us a message. Have you sent us a message, Job? Let's have a little look.
Oh, John Job. Oh, it's all exciting. John always gives us good messages.
Oh, what have you sent it on, John? I can't find it. You might have sent it to the other phone.
Don't forget to push the like button, guys. There's 81 on, 91 likes, but I'm sure you can. The ones on can push the like button. 82 on now. Thanks for joining us.
Brian's number. He sent you it.
All right. Oh, nothing to do with you then.
Curiosity killed the cat. Can I have a message as well, John?
Don't, John. Don't tell nothing. It was, mate.
Oh,
I like the Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3.
Do you like Cobra Kai? No,
I don't like Cobra Kai. I think it's a bit silly. It's for children, I think. It's got daft.
Someone said, do you remember the programme called Dangerous Brian? You could do a remake.
Yes, Dangerous Brian. Did a little bit with his ears, you remember? Dangerous Brian Connolly, it was.
Goodfellas, right? Simon Page.
Goodfellas, great film. Yeah, it was fantastic. Somebody said that was the closest to the mafia film. I thought the John Elite, and somebody else saying that was one of the closest films to what we used to do in the old days.
Thank you, Jab.
Jab, go on.
Give me some dates, and me and Tucker will come on pro. Also VIP for fight night.
Oh, that's right.
Brilliant.
That's great, John. Don't be giving them more than me. I'm telling you.
That's amazing. He's going to pick us up if we need him.
Yeah, he's
good. That's amazing.
We had a great day up there, didn't we, at the table? Yeah. We sat with him all for about 5 hours.
Oh, it'd be lovely to see you. Can he have a tracksuit, though, to go in?
Yeah, to show myself off.
Yeah. Jean Billy, thank you so much for that donation. That's so kind.
God bless you, mate.
Yeah, so John, Jab, you're going to have to get him a tracksuit sorted for the night.
Yes, yeah, John, mate. It's up to you now.
I've got a mate called Dangerous Brian. Doc77 said, Once Upon a Time in America, great soundtrack too. Yeah, we love all them films, don't we?
Yeah, Once Upon a Time.
He loves the Ozarks as well, don't you? The
Ozarks, because there's so many things you can pick.
That's a series.
Proper telly buff.
Yeah, we've seen Dead Man's Shoes as well, haven't you?
Yeah, that was really, really a bit freaky, wasn't it? But yeah, really, really, what an actor he is, him.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Called again? I can't remember his name now. Remind me, guys. Black-haired, tall lad. Brilliant actor. I think he's from the Midlands somewhere.
Yeah, what's he called? Dead Man's Shoes, actor, people. Yeah. We're just saying, what do you think 3D Fight Club? We think any fight club that's starting out and anyone that's organising fights is great because it's amazing to get people into the ring and this, that and the others want to fight. So, all's good. What's that mean? Paddy Constantine.
Paddy Constantine, I think his name is, isn't it? Yeah, brilliant actor, that film. He's been in quite a few films there, Paddy, brilliant. He's a great guy. I like him a lot.
Paddy Constantine from Burton-on-Trent. Is that where he's from?
Yeah, I knew somewhere like that.
A fight.
Brilliant. Shane Meadows, that's the one, yeah.
Shane
Meadows, the one who did the This Is England, didn't he? So, yeah, brilliant film.
You're spot on, Jab signature. 3D Fight Club is taking the beef off the streets and stop gangs. There is a lot more to come. Amazing, Jab signature.
That's exactly what Dougie and them are doing. Dougie Joyce is fantastic to the boys there.
And Jab.
Helping people, and John himself doing brilliant with the kids and that, because people see that. And like you said, people are struggling to get money in the pocket. So fighters are struggling. People don't realise it. Like Tyson Fury, it's not so bad for them because they make millions. But the other lads who only make £500 or £1,000 a fight, they're struggling because there's no fight. So these lads putting these shows on is helping to put food on the table for the fighters' kids, and it's really good. And it's giving people somewhere to go for a night out. Like we're going to go, we're looking forward to going there. It's like a big thing for us because I've been in for a year nearly now. So yeah, it's going to be good. I think it's March, but we're going to have Dougie on. I phoned him the other day, John, but he must have been busy. So
yeah, John McLean gave you the number, didn't he? So he's going to come on.
John McLean's another great lad who's going to go to a few shows with us as well. It's everywhere. People asking to go to shows.
We've had loads of things for meet and greet tonight as well, haven't we?
Yeah, loads of meet
I
and
wasn't
greets.
knocking anyone when I said about wanting to fight the Zaf charity. I watch them all and think Ben is an inspiration for people who suffer with mental health issues. Yeah, definitely, Doc 77. We totally agree with you.
Anyone
do you think Bronson should be released, Brian?
Yes, he should be released. I mean, there's rapists, murderers, killing kids and everything, and still they're out of jail after 20 years. He's been in, just never ending. The man has done his jail. I mean, what he's done in jail is ridiculous. He should be out years ago.
Jab said he'll sort it with Dougie. Yeah, I think Brian left him a voice message. Well, you can sort it. That's good. And he's going to sort your tracksuit. So that's amazing, Brian.
Brilliant. Don't even think about asking for one.
I'm not going the trackie.
You're not looking like me. You're not going like me. No, she'll steal my trackie, John. She will pinch it. There's no doubt. She'll have it on her ear or something.
No, I'll get one when I lose my weight. Cause Brian's gonna get me training. So when I get rid of that, I'll wear one of your trackies. David Corbett, also boxer name Gary Stretch, was in that film. Yes, he certainly was.
Gary Stretch was an absolute brilliant fighter. Absolutely outstanding fighter.
Send me some dates and I will. Yeah, we will. Jab, I will do that after we get off here. Yeah, John Silver, lots of love to everyone. Lots of love to you. I'm off now, guys. Good night. God bless you and the dogs. Night. God bless Philip Crawford.
Good night. God bless Philip, and get well soon.
Yes, get well soon.
Come on, guys. Push the like button. It's only 95. Push the like button. There's a lot more of you out there been watching tonight. It started off very low. It's been up to 90 odd. We've been up to 100, I think. So it's doing well, isn't it, for a Monday night?
Yeah, we'll definitely show you Ram Raider. We will have it on.
Push the like buttons to get to 197. Keep pushing the like buttons. There's 80 on. I know you haven't all pushed that button. Last night, last night we got over 250 likes.
Brian doesn't support Borough. Let's go, Brandon. He supports blooming
Manchester United because my uncle Frank played for them when I was a kid in 1974. He went in the youth team, and he's taken me down there when I've sat and I've met Alex Stepney. All the goalkeepers that night were from Man City and Manchester United and loads of celebrities. We had a great night with him. But he played for Manchester United. So when I was like 5-year-old, I supported them.
Oh, Bartley Gorman, Jab knows he's got a lovely family. We read about Bartley.
Bartley's in the book of Street Fights with me. One of the greatest bare knuckle fighters you could ever meet.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Lovely, lovely man as well, and brilliant fighter. Heart of a lion.
Well, you're funny, poor lass. Doc 77, press the like button as soon as you come on, people.
Yes, that's a good
hello,
idea.
People. Have you still got the bike you had in the Taxman book?
No, sadly, it was. Well, it was. I was too big, with the size of me, and every time with them shell suit bottoms, I would put my legs down. I kept bearing me tracky bottoms, so I thought this is no good. This thing's sticking me, and. Kept bearing the bottoms. I thought £20 a pair of bottoms every other day. So I was too big for it in the end. I was 24 stone. So yeah, it was
good night, Ram Raider.
Good night, Ram Raider.
Thanks for all you're doing.
Thanks for all the comments and everything. We love you to bits, mate.
There's a new show. There's a new show on here. The Gormans.
Oh yeah, I've seen that coming up. Looks good. Looks funny, isn't it? I think they're like. It's just coming on this week, isn't it? I've just looked at it. Yeah, it's a British one. Looks really good.
Amazing. So, people, we haven't got long left, so it's countdown shortly to the
end of the world.
till the what's it called? The eject button.
Till the end of the world. 5, 4. Yeah.
So it's been lovely.
Any more questions before I go? We're going to be getting other people on this week. So we're going to try and get John Jog and Dougie Joyce is going to be coming on.
Lee Ditchy
is
is
going to be coming on tomorrow. I think tomorrow's coming.
We've got a couple of surprises that we can't announce that you're going to get shots.
We can't announce them because we always get Slinks trying to pinch them before us. So, well, that's what they are, Slinks. The heathers talk about, and then they're going to do what we do. So, we're the ones who are doing the work and get them, and then they're sneaking in the back door. So
that's a very big surprise. So what we'll do is we'll say our surprise guest will be on blah blah blah, and then you'll have to all tune in and watch.
Yeah, and but believe it, massive surprise.
And you've got we love for surprise Doc 77.
We're getting Phil Taylor on. We're going to do next when we're on next. I'm going to do the same with Phil Taylor. I'm going to get him on live and ask him to come on for you, and you can hear it's Phil Taylor because someone's saying it's not really Phil Taylor. You haven't talked to Phil. I talk to him nearly a couple of times a week. And he texts me every day. Send me jokes and laughing jokes. He's a lovely man, Phil Taylor. What he's doing in the darts, no one's going to ever emulate. He's just there's never going to be another human being. Like, the only thing that could be him is a robot in the future, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
But he is a fantastic person and all.
Paul Greig, hello, just finished work.
Paul.
Where are you, Paul? Are you nipping in for a coffee?
We talked today for about 30 minutes. Brilliant lad, Paul. Absolutely. When the chips were down, when I couldn't get a lift for like milk and things like that. He's come all the way from Darlington and come and sat with me when I've been depressed and helped me, and we've helped each other because we both had a bit of depression through this COVID. I think everyone's had it. When you've had that COVID, it just destroys you, doesn't it? So,
yeah.
And people who've had it know it is a real virus, but is it natural? Don't think so. Is it man-made? 100%.
Will there be two tomorrow then? Guest one and then you two? Maybe Burlas, we can sort that out. Lovely to see you. How you Brian and Milk? You okay?
He's a good lad, Ian. He's fantastic, lovely lad. We met him not long ago. He helped us with the lads who we got off the streets. We had raised £23,000, I think, with all the other charity people helped us, and we helped him when it was what's he called again? Craig with the dog. You remember the little dog?
Yeah, I don't think it was that much. I think
I thought it was 23,000.
No, it wasn't that much. But
sorry, I'm on again.
No, I don't know how much it was. Ian will know how much was raised for
Ian, you'll know.
For Craig. Ian, no, you're not. Helped me loads, Paul the Greek. Connor, well, guys, keep up the good work. I'm from Belfast. Enjoy. 2,700 it was.
Okay, but and all the white stuff he got. All the white appliances, cookers, washers. So when you add all them up, you probably up that. That televisions, he got everything. So and the dog got to the vets and everything. So
Robert White, hey Brian, and Emma, watch you from Lancashire. Love our chats, Brian. We always put the world fights. Paul Greig, Trevor.
Paul, I think we should rule Britain.
Hiya, Brian and Emma. Hope you are good and your dogs big up from West Midlands. We could write a book about our chats. Certainly could, Paul.
Could.
Certainly could.
Yeah, B&P, Brian Paul, B&B, British Petroleum.
BP. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's a good lad, Paul. He's a really good lad.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, so what else is there? You got your dogs from Busy West Mid. Oh, yeah, Gypsy lad, yeah. Yeah, any more questions before we go? With 104 on, could anyone push the like button, guys, if you're on there and you're watching? Paul, you'll have probably done it already. 85 still on.
How's Eli and Scrappy getting on?
Well, there's Scrappy on the floor out there.
Yeah.
Asleep. I'll just move that around for you. There's Doodle Doo.
Scrappy.
Feather around a bit.
Scrappy.
There he is. In the background, look at the size of him. John McLean. He's a great lad. We're going to be working with John. And John's got us some dues to go to. Going to be looking after us. Great lad. And he said he's seen hundreds of Ketas. He said, I've never seen one that big in my life. Scrappy's the biggest Akita, but he's the most loving dog he's ever come across.
Stephen Feltner, are you buying and never felt put a smile on my face? Great work, thank you.
You've got to be positive, guys.
Good night, Brian and Emma. It's brightened my night. Up seeing and hearing you both.
Well, Paul the Great,
bless you.
He
thank
said
you,
today, he said he was on the other night and he said he was so down, he said, fed up. And then you two come on, you and Emma, he said, oh, brilliant. And it just the whole night just lit up, he said. But we're getting that comment of hundreds of people all over the world. We've got people from Australia, we've got Jacob from North Scotia, is it? Canada. We've got people from all over Ireland. We've got loads. Scotland, England, Wales, everywhere. People from Texas, all over the place that are watching the show, which is amazing.
Oh, thank you, Trevor. Andy, Ali, you and Emma
Andy.
really must visit the Holy Land when you can. Definitely, JRS.
Yeah.
Are you Brian? Emma live in Australia now. Do you
Yes,
send
just
your
said that.
books overseas?
Yeah.
Yes, we certainly do. If you text this number, 207. If you text that number, we can organise it. I got my dog from Saltburn, nearly 15 now, Bedlington Terrier, not been well at all. Been a brilliant dog. Sam Page, Doodle Do, love it. Yeah, it's Scrappy.
Doodle do.
Yeah.
Scrappy doodle do.
Positive vibes. Hiya. Positive vibes.
You've got a positive vibes. No, you'd be negative. You'd be negative. You'd drain yourself like a battery. If you put that battery in your web, burn yourself out. I'm thinking about things all the time. You just burn your brain out the same. So the battery needs recharging. So you've got to time sit back sometimes, lay down, put some music on, rest, put your feet up, and forget about everything in the world. Forget about he said, she said, he said, she said, and just relax and maybe listen to God on there. You can listen to Bible stuff, like Bible stories, and it's really good to reprogram your brain again, set yourselves for the next day.
Paul Greek said the show's like a drop in the pub where you can all have your say. It certainly is. Enjoy tonight's chat.
Nobody gets through out or anything in this show.
Enjoyed it. Thank you very much. All the best.
Unless the cheating.
Oh, Brian PC. Hi, folks. Brian,
could
you give me some advice to a victim? He's just sent £20. Hi, folks. Brian, could you give some advice to a victim of bullying called One Woman Vigilante on YouTube? I need some real help. If you can sometime, it would be great. Thank you. Yeah, we certainly will.
Definitely go on.
Text that number, Brian PC.
Yes, text us the number.
Text the telephone number and we'll be in touch.
I'll ring you, mate.
Mrs. Ali wants to go to the Dominican Republic.
I've been to the Dominican Republic. It's really nice.
It is like Paul, right? Thanks, Kevin, Patty, Paul 5, positive vibes. How are you doing? Yes, so thank you, Brian on Paul. PC, and thank you, everybody that's been on tonight.
111 thumbs up. I can't believe it. It's amazing for a Monday night. Still 85 people watching.
2078. There you go, Brian PC. Just text that. By the way, Brian, I need to make a movie about you, the documentary of you. I show everyone over here and they're gobsmacked in Australia. That's amazing.
We're going to definitely come to Australia one day because I've got a friend over there called Gary. He's a school teacher. He was a school teacher there and he's gone over there to be a teacher. So he wants me to go around the schools. He's asked me quite a few times. He spoke to the teachers over there. And he said, your stories would be great going around educating the children over in Australia.
Yeah.
So he said probably 6 weeks we'd do over there. So that'd be amazing for me and Emma to do.
Sam Page, you two are the best. Trevor, another great chat tonight. Brian, Emma, seeing real good people who give real good advice for all those people who've got nobody and who are struggling. I'm blessed with your good family. Oh, thank you so much, Trevor.
Just to say, Trevor, there, the people on here saying they've got nobody, they've got us. We're always going to be here for you. We love you all, everyone in the world. Everyone's struggling, just have to contact us. We'll give you a message, speak to you, get you right. Don't think you're alone because you can always contact us on here.
Thanks, J5. Thanks, Connor. Thanks, Monty. Thanks, Bobby. Kush. Thank you.
And remember, guys, don't think you're alone as well because Jesus is always there for you, no matter where you're at, the darkest hour, the brightest day, no matter where you're at, Jesus, if you pray, that he'll help you. Yeah, if you lived in the city centre, Brian, the government would probably have sent you and Lee Duffy to Australia. We'd probably sacked them all, though, wouldn't we? Would have been like a dead Kelly. Legend, smash it. Being on here makes my day, Doc 77. Oh, thank you so much. Well, comments like that keeps us going and makes us feel better, makes us realise we're helping people in the world, and you are helping us, aren't they? Yeah, of course, yeah. Without you guys on here talking, asking questions, this channel, it's gone up to 92. Look. We don't want us to go. Without you guys coming on and asking questions and interacting with us, and we say it's a family channel, we don't like calling people on it. We just like having a laugh, having a bit of fun, and people just love to, people love to call people names, but we don't want to do that. We just want to be happy. Yeah, we do, don't we? Trevor, thank you so much. Positive, yeah. We help each other. Yeah, we certainly do. Doc 77. And if we don't help each other, you can't help no one. And you've got to help, like I say, to people out there who've had their loved ones. Go and try and make it up with them. If it's not as bad as you think, and be the bigger man or the bigger woman. Go and see your family, because one day that family person might not be here no more, and you'll regret it if they pass away. You think, I wish I went and I wish I'd have done this, and you'll regret it for the rest of your life. So
Yeah, certainly will.
it's only an argument over money or something or over this, or he done this and she said that, whatever. It's just, just try and sort it out.
Now you want tomorrow, Andy Elliot? Our mum used to always say, never got to bed in an argument.
That's right. You said that to me.
Yeah, I always say, if me and him have words, I always say, speak to me.
Every night.
Every night, yeah.
No, what she says to me, she says, say we do have an argument. She'll say to me, tell me you love me, and gives a kiss and that to go to bed. Because what she's saying is in case you don't wake up in the morning, you know what I mean? You never know, do you?
Yeah. You've got to. Yeah, it's right.
Don't go to bed in an argument. We don't argue, really. Just Emma always wins. Because I can't run after and catch you. My legs are gone.
We're usually on about 8:30. If you look on the community posts or whatever, you can see it on there. Steve McCaffrey, great to see you back, Stephen.
Hello, Stephen, mate.
Very true, Paul. I said, yeah, it is. Cheers, Cat, Andy Alley. John Bunting, where is the puppy? It's a little belter.
He's in his cage at the moment, mate. But if we let him out, he's like, yank, yank, yank. You can't hear a thing. He screams and barks. He's a proper little bully beef. Right,
if you've hit the like button and take it to 25, even if there's probably no new ones on.
There's new ones on. There's 90 people. Right. Come on.
I love your podcast, Patrick. Right. So if it gets up to 125 likes, we'll bring Eli out of his cage.
Yeah, go on then. I will stay on about another 10 minutes. Yeah. So it's up to you guys. Push the like button.
5 more likes.
5 more likes. That's all we need.
5 more likes.
Come on. And Eli's coming. If you want Eli, just push the like button.
Hi, Peter Jones. Much love to you.
Hello, Peter. We're horrible blackmailers, aren't we? If you don't push the like button, we're not staying on. I'm going to tell my mummy,
much love to you.
It's all jumping up. I told you it was loads and I didn't push the like button. Come on, you guys.
Come on, people. There we go.
Keep pushing it.
We go.
By the time she gets back, there'll be 130 on here. 126. Keep pushing the like button, guys.
Hello.
Great, good to laugh, isn't it? We're having better fun.
Charger.
I'm not sure, love. I know nothing about computer. I wouldn't have a clue. I don't even know how to turn it on. That's how clever I am on a computer. It's not working. She said, Brian, you've got to plug it in the wall. Not my fault it's not working. Yeah. Got a Scrappy stretching. He's just come in, done his stretching. Now he's come in because he knows the pup's coming in here. See how clever he is. Don't forget to push the like button, all you guys. Because Scrappy's coming as well. Need another 5 for him. Yeah. We've had a great night again tonight. We're a good chat like we always do. We hope we've helped you because you've helped us. Want to be positive? Here he is. How can you not be positive with him? Puppy power. Who's the baby?
What?
Who's the baby? Who's the baby? Who's Daddy's baby?
That's Scrappy's Daddy's baby, aren't you?
And Scrappy, come on, you big Joe. Come on. You kiss.
Just walk up with
you
your
can't kiss one without the other because you get more trouble than enough. If you don't kiss one without the other, you're in the doghouse. I'm in the kennel. Get kiss. Get kiss. Get kiss. Where's my kiss? Don't pretend you're shy when all these people are watching you. What do you feel like? He says, I feel rough. Rough. You get it? Rough. He's a lovely
sleepy head, aren't you?
Oh, he loves to sleep. He weighs, when we got him, he was 3.3 kilos, I think. So he went today, he's nearly what is he, 7 kg?
7, yeah.
7 kg. So he's doubled in weight, more than doubled in weight in a fortnight. Look at the size of him. He's trebled in size. And doubled in weight. Well, and what's he going to be like when he's fully grown? Unbelievable. Puppy power. Paul, oh, bless. He's lovely. Oh, that is so nice. Paul, brilliant. Paul the Greek.
Gonna go
Stephen McCaffrey, sleepyhead, laugh out loud. Positive vibes, 100%, super cute. That's me talking about. Paul, Faye, I want one. Peter Jones, both absolutely lovely dogs. That's no way to talk about me and my wife. Best, all the best going to grow to be a big and bright. He is 100%.
Size
5. Okay, mate. Paul Faye, Andy Alley. My cat likes McDonald burger.
Going to be on when he's fully grown. Yeah, he's got big paws, hasn't he, for 10 weeks old?
Yeah, monster, isn't he, for 10 weeks old.
Right, so say bye-bye to everybody.
Say bye-bye to everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. It's free. And it also gives you, we tell you when we're on live so you don't miss the show. Get your friends to subscribe. It's growing every day. We want to help as many people as we can. The more people we get on, the more people subscribed. We can get to help people, and that's all we want to do. Be the positive channel. Go to bed positive, get up positive, and live your life positive, and you'll live a better life.
Thank you.
So thank you, everyone. Good night, and God bless to everyone.
Good night.
I know.